Alright, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Chasing the Checkered. This video is kind of gonna be an update of the last video. So let me walk over here, kind of show you guys what's going on. So the last video that we put out, we were over here getting this one ready, this mod mini, which we had complete what do I say, we were gonna race this car, but so today is New Year's Eve, so we filmed stripping this car a week ago today and put the video out a few days later. And all we had to do, the motor was taken out of here and sent to be refreshened. And as we were working on the motor yesterday, realized as we were putting the head back on and all that jazz, the head bolt was stripped out and the block. So took everything back apart, pulled the threads out of the block, went to what's called helical. So we put more threads into the block with a bigger bolt. So we run 11 millimeter head bolts, that's the size, and we were replacing it with a 12 millimeter head bolt. Drilled it, tapped it, put everything together, put the head back on, and it pulled the threads on the 12 millimeter. So that put us in between a rock and a hard place, because now that block can't be drilled anymore, so we had to find a new block. So we came over to Mr. Steve's shop, said, hey, you know, this is what's going on. And he goes, don't worry about it. We're going to do something different. So we went and picked up this one. So this is another mod mini, just like that one over there. This one is just a little bit older, but this car has the motor and everything already in it. So instead of wasting time trying to find a block and everything for that one, we just transferred all of our stuff to this one. So like I said, this one is an older car, but it's built pretty much the same exact way. So this is a mod mini. The only difference between this car and the other one is the oil system. That one has an AccuSump system, which is that big oil tank that sits over there on this one. On that one, this one is not. So, but it's still a tube chassis car. Got the brake bias, MSD box, all the goods. It had a really small seat because the driver before was way smaller than me. So this is just bolted in. We're gonna unbolt here, and then we can use these tabs right there to bolt in my seat, and pretty much get it ready to go racing. Now, as you can tell, it was a female driver. It had the pink on it. Nothing wrong with that, it's cool. So we are stripping everything, getting it ready for to be wrapped by Mr. Herbie Cope, Cope Designs. But just kind of wanted to give you guys an update on why, when the next video comes out, we're wrapping this car instead of that one. That's it. So nothing crazy happened with that one. I mean, once we find a block for that one, then I'm sure that one's gonna, we're gonna put that one together too, possibly for a backup car, or transfer over to that car as a primary and have this one as a backup. So, but until then, we're just finishing up here. It's been a long day, so now we're gonna go home and celebrate the new year with the family. It's getting dark, so you guys, happy new year, and we'll see you next time. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. We are here today working on the mod mini, not that one, but the one that we're racing. Just want to kind of give an update while we're out here. It's hot, hold on. The winter's gone apparently here in Florida. So touch base with you guys a little bit about what we've done. You just seen we were out here the other day. Let me get this camera set up. We were out here the other day, and you seen that we put that car on hold, and we're now working on this one. And I came out yesterday, didn't really film because it was mostly just odds and ends stuff, getting it done. But I'll show you guys what we did do. So we got all of the rest of the stickers pulled off on this side. Got the seat mounted, got the belts in, and got everything kind of cleaned up in here. It's been sitting for a while, so it was kind of dusty and dirty. But it's kind of funny how many people's kind of reached out wanting to know what number the car is going to be. We'll give that away soon. But I want to talk to first thing is inside the car right here. It's this big piece of deck, and we're gonna have the GoPro mounted right here. So I seen this on FFR, one of their ideas. So it's fan sponsorship. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my Cash App right here, and you don't have to, it's completely fine. But if you want your name, a viewer, on this car, I've got together with a sticker company here in town, and we're gonna put your name in there. So however many people, it doesn't matter, $1, $5, anybody that sends something on Cash App, their name or whatever name you would like is gonna go on the car, and you're gonna, you know, see it on every video because we're gonna have a GoPro inside the car. But so what we're doing today is we got the head back, and I'm just finishing. I just got the head on. I have to torque everything down. I'm not going to be able to get it fired up today because our header is broke. So the header's being welded up, so I won't be able to get that picked up until later on in the week. They had to do some fixing on it, just heat cracks or whatever happens to those things. So, but I did want to get the head put on, get it in time, and get it pretty much ready to be fired up. So I'm gonna throw you guys on time lapse as we get this head torqued on, and see what happens on today's January 2nd, 2023. Yeah, so Happy New Year, y'all. Cheers. Alright, well, the head is done, so we'll torqued. So now what we have to do is just some odds and ends stuff. This goes there, and get that bolted up, get the temp gauge mounted. I'm missing the piece right here that the upper radiator hose goes into, the thermostat housing mount and all that. It might be somewhere, I don't know where everything is. Get some plugs in it. We'll wait on that because all that is part of the putting it in time process. But yeah, it's coming right along. This is exciting, man. This thing just looks like a super late model to me. Like, it is awesome. This will be hands down the nicest car I've ever driven. I like the flame deal right there. That's pretty cool. So, all right, let's get back to it. All right, well, this is what we got done. So we got carburetor line, fuel line hooked to the carburetor. All that's tightened up on. Come over to the other side. Got the return line put in. It's got a It has to come off maybe 1 or 2 more times before it's all done, so I'm leaving the hose clamp back here, but it'll go up here and be tightened up for like any oil blow by or oil return. Got the throttle linkage hooked up, double springed, so it's super stiff. Got our torque bar, just kind of keeps the motor stable. Got that all done. Got the fan wired in. So I'm kind of at a standstill now until I have the headers, and then I'm gonna grab the spark plugs this afternoon. And we got to find the top radiator mount that goes to the head for the hose. But other than that, it's only down to a few things left. And this next time you see this car, it'll be fired up and running. So today is the 2nd, like I said earlier. Our first race is the 21st of this month. So it's either because next weekend, this coming weekend, we're going to the Freedom Factory to watch the Crown Vics. Then next weekend, Arbondale starts back the 14th. We'll be there with the late model. And then the following weekend is us with the Mod Minis. So once we get this car done, then we will switch over to the Daytona. I've got all the parts for it. Once we get this car done, the Daytona will come here and we'll finish it up. So don't forget about the subscriber sponsorship, I guess you could call it. If that's something you're interested in, I'm gonna put the Cash App right here again. Now guys, if you don't want to, you don't have to. It just costs a lot of money to do this, right? It costs a lot to race, but then it also so anything helps. Like I said, it could be $1, it could be $5, whatever, however much money you send, if you send, your name's going on the car. So that's pretty much it. But until next time, you guys stay safe, and we'll catch you later with the Mod Mini coming back to life. And it kind of looks cool because that head's nice and clean, and it's like red, silver, and blue. So kind of American flag. Whatever. Okay, sorry about that. All right, guys. Remember, like, share, subscribe, comment. Let me know. Let me know what you are up to. Let me know if you like what I'm up to. And we will see you at Arbondale Speedway very, very soon, and the Freedom Factory. If you're going to the Freedom Factory, drop a comment. Let us know if you're going to be there, and we will come by and say hello. So until then, you guys stay safe, and we'll catch you next time. Bye.